Good morning. I am taking my first trade of the day here on PALI. Bounce off of that lower line. I'm adding to it at 336. I'm looking for a small bounce. And we're breaking that support. So I'm going to get out, take the loss on this. And it just didn't work for me. That was a good attempt at a trade based on the larger time frame up here of the 15-minute time frame. You can see we have these two swing lows. So a lot of times you'll see a bounce off of something like that. We just didn't get it this time, so that's fine. It was worth a shot. Oh, hi, Terry. Yeah, things have been going great for me, except for I've had a couple of red days here. But other than that, great. A little rain in Kentucky, huh? We have some rain here, too. It's coming down sideways tonight. Last night. I hope your morning is going well. Here's a look at my scanners if you guys want to see that. That's what's popping today. Not much. Something will come up. No, that's awesome, Terry. That's really awesome that you've done so well with your swing trading. I tried swing trading a few times and I never really had the patience for it because you got to hold overnight and all that stuff. And I've always been just kind of like, I want to get in and out and not hold anything overnight. But different strokes, right? We all have different ways of trading, and that's great. If that works for you, that's awesome. 135 winners. That's pretty cool. Yay, we finally have something hitting the scan, but it's a little light on volume, but it is pre-market. Wow, the spread was 25 cents at one point there. Okay, this was an IPO yesterday. So hourly time frame, this is as far back as it goes. So we're breaking over that high of yesterday where it opened $4. There may be something here. I'm going to watch it for a pullback though. Okay, I had a limit order down there. It got partially filled, only 15 shares. I'm just going to drag him up so I can get the rest filled there. Why not? So now my stop loss is going to be down here at $3.50. That's a good place to have a stop, I think. Maybe I could, whoops, I don't want that there. Move that down a bit. I'm going to put another limit order in here. Actually, I want to go lower than that. Bring my cost basis down. That 5-minute candle is about to close, but I'm looking for that bounce off the volume weighted average price, the white dotted line. Yeah, I'm going to bring him down a little more. A little more. My average. My cost basis is 387 right now. We have a high of 416. I'm going to get rid of this $4 level. Okay, I'm filled there now. So my cost basis is now at 371. So let's see if we get that bounce. We're a little below the volume weighted average price, but we do have the EMA here that we're bouncing off of. So I'm going to throw a limit order up there. That would be selling half at about break even, but that's just to be protective. Got some high red volume here. Okay, I stepped away from my computer. What did I miss? Oh, okay. I'm going to sell part of that. Gosh, I really don't want to hold any of this. I don't know that it's going to bounce. I'm not going to take the chance that it does. I'm just going to get out. So I'm down 66. So I might want to wait till something better comes up here, or I'm going to end up hitting my max loss again, and I don't want to do that. That would suck 3 times in 1 week. That'd probably be a first for me. And of course, watch will bounce from here. That sometimes that happens. All right, I'm long at 253 on GMVD. This is one of those shot in the dark, give it a chance, but it doesn't look like it's going to do it. I'm out. No, I'll just take a $2 loss. That's okay. $3 loss. It's not bad. Volume's light on it. It might take off here, but I wanted to see it go right away under some high volume. So just going to sit back and wait. That is a nice bounce off of 240. But I'm still just going to wait here. 6 o'clock. It's about 10 more minutes here. I got to start getting ready for the show. All right, I'm long here looking for the break through the high. I was going to get in a few seconds before that, but I couldn't find my glasses, and I still don't know where they're at. So I'm just going to have to do it blind. Here we go. Pretty good volume that came into it. I'm going to add to it. Inside bar on the 5 minute. My cost basis is 256. We have a high of 267. Do have to prepare for the likely scenario that we have an equilibrium here. This is the high, low. This could be a lower high. We could pull back from here and scout a higher low. Selling half right there. I'm going to hold the other half of this. We have on the hourly time frame a resistance up at 293. So this does look good for a move up towards $3. Wish I had my glasses on so things weren't so blurry. That would sure be nice. I wonder what I did with those. I'm looking for 280. There's 275. Got to hold 275. Looking for 280 now. There's 280. Need to see the breakthrough 280. Volume looks good. There's the break. I'm just going to go ahead and sell it all right there. So now I'm only down $1.57 on my day, whereas I was down 69. At one point on this pullback, I was down $100, and I was like, man, if that breaks down, I'm going to be well over my max loss. But it worked out for me here. Looks good for a move up towards 3. I'd be careful of that hourly resistance at 293, but we could blow right through it. It's possible. 315 would be the daily high from 2 days ago. So this is going to become my leading ticker to watch this morning as we get ready to get into the show here. GMVD. And I am going to go find my glasses. My microphone was off. I'm in GMVD off of the pivot right there of 267, that previous high that we broke through earlier. And I'm going to sell it right there. And the reason why is because that puts me green on the day, and I love to start the show green. So I'm up $1.90. Yeah. Go buy a cup of coffee. No, you can't buy a cup of coffee with that. Okay, so that's probably going to be my last trade of pre-market. Maybe. How many shares of GMVD did I take? Let's see, I do it based on a risk. So it says I took 167. I think I was in twice, I believe. Or was I only in once? I don't quite remember how many times I got in that on the way up. But my base position, one position size was 167 shares to honor my risk of $25. I thought I got in it twice. Yeah, I did, right? Because I sold half and then I sold the other half. Yeah, so I was in it twice. So 167 times 2, whatever that is. Hey, you can see me. Yeah, I use this down here, so you can see here the so I just chose a candle range, which I think I was using 15 cents in the candle range. Then I hit go, and then it enters in my share size for me so that my risk is $25. So it automatically knows that's how many shares I need to buy to honor my risk. Okay. Oh, nice bounce off the volume weighted average price on GMVD. I thought about trying to take a trade on that, but okay. See you in a few minutes. Well, happy Friday, everybody. It is the end of the week, and so far it has been a doozy for me. I'm down on the week, but up overall. Here's a look at my progress so far. I've had these 2 red days and this nice little green day yesterday, so I'm going to try to add to that today. I started pre-market down about $70, and I've made all that back, and I'm up a whole $1.90 right now. So, hey, green is green, right? Starting the day green feels a lot better than starting the day red, at least for me. So Anyways, these are the stocks that I'm watching today. GMVD is the one that I made $68 on. I did have some trades on PALI, lost 25 bucks on that one, and CHSN, I lost 41.43 on that one. And that was an interesting trade, CHSN. You'll see that in the video that I post to YouTube. I guess I won't cover that right here. So we can get to the analysis this morning. We have GMVD popping up here on some news. And so we've got this big run up on the 5-minute time frame, looking for a higher low. So we're scouting a higher low, and a good spot for a bounce, I guess, is the volume weighted average price. That could be our higher low. Keeping in mind though that we do need to have this EMA catch up eventually, so we could even pull back that far. If I look at the larger time frame, get these to load, you could mark out a pivot right here. Post market yesterday at 240, we came right up to that on this candle. So we haven't back tested that yet, so that could be an area to watch out for on the lower time frame here. So if we were to drop, we could bounce from there, although I wouldn't really want to drop that far. But nice volume on the way up, lower volume on the way down, so that's pretty good. So yeah, just looking for that higher low. Be looking for signs of that higher low being set when we get a 1-minute trend change back to the bulls. Right now we have a 1-minute downtrend, but we're basing out here at the volume weighted average price. So we'll see if we get a break higher here. BOIL, it's a larger float stock, I think. Actually, BOIL is the one that it doesn't tell me what the float is, but I'm pretty sure it's larger float. It trades with a lot of buyers and sellers on the bid and the ask. As you can see, if I look down here, we're stacked on the bid and the ask all the time. It's always that way. So a lot of liquidity, so that's good, but it doesn't move very fast, very far. But you can still make some money on it. It just takes more share size to do it. So 5-minute time frame, same thing, looking for a higher low on that 5-minute. We haven't had a higher low in a little while here. Last higher low is way down here. So anything above that, I mean, you have sideways consolidation here, but even this isn't really a good higher low. It's still sideways. So we have a lot of room to work with, the bulls do here on a pullback. So, we can pull back quite a ways and still have a 5-minute uptrend. So very bullish. And MCB is a wild card. I'm not really sure that I want to even trade it. It's got a really wide spread right now, but I didn't see anything else. Maybe PALI, PALI, but I didn't have a lot of luck trading it. PALI, let's see. So if we go over here, I was just looking at the hourly time frame on PALI, and it is consolidating. So what we're going to need to see on that is a 5-minute trend change, and we could get one. We have a higher high, barely higher than that high. Didn't close above it, but we did break above it. Looking for a higher low and another higher high to confirm a trend change, and that would tell us that it's likely the hourly higher low is set, maybe. Nothing's for sure, but I'll put PALI up here. We'll keep an eye on it. You never know. And here's a look at the scanner this morning. You can see everything that's popped up so far this morning. We started with CHSN popping up, and that's the one I took the $41 loss on. And then, all the way up to GMVD here at 625. So this is the gap scanner here. These are all the stocks gapping up this morning. And the leading gapper is up 58%. Which is GMVD. So that'll be my go-to, I think, this morning, possibly. We'll see how it looks after the bell. We have 4 minutes to go till that bell rings. So what else could we look at here? Let's get back over to the charts. So we have GMVD, we had PALI, we have MCB, which is my wild card one I was talking about. A little higher priced, wider spread. We'll see if that spread tightens up when the volume comes in, if the volume comes in when the bell rings. PRTK, higher float, not a lot of volume on it yet. Interesting pattern on the 15. It had an equilibrium bull break, but it's going to need a lot more volume. See the equilibrium and then the bull break. Let's take a look here at the overall market. We haven't done that yet. Hourly uptrend. Well, kind of equilibrium on the hourly. We're breaking that previous high of 405. 4-hour uptrend. So we have a higher low, looking for that confirmed higher high. We have a higher high, but we need to confirm it. Daily. Yeah, look at that. So we're trading up in this area. So we're definitely above yesterday's high. Looks like we might open above yesterday's high. Look at that weekly time frame, just stair step up. Monthly, nice. Looks like we're going to finish with a nice candle there if we do finish looking like that. I don't know though. It could be due for consolidation on the daily. We'll see. Just watching them higher lows and higher highs. 3 minutes to go, 2 minutes to go till the market opens. So we can go on down the list here. The next one down, oh, well, they traded places on me. MCB, Pally, DWAC was one I was looking at earlier. I traded that a long time ago, but it doesn't look good to me today. SPRO coming up on the scan. It's a little cheap, higher float. I don't like that. TRMD, no volume. RUM, high float, downtrend on the larger time frame too. ATAI, garbage, no. WB, no. YS, nope. And that one, the float's nice. There's just no volume. It's the lowest gapper. It's only up 5%. Equilibrium on the hourly time frame. No, okay. So anyways, I'm going to be watching, keep an eye on Pally. We'll be over here watching GMVD, Boyle, and MCB, and then I'll watch the high of day momentum scanner and see if anything pops up on that after the bell rings. All right, so we have about 45 seconds to go. So, oh wow, we really pulled back here on GMVD, huh? That's pretty significant pullback. So we pulled back enough here where if we do bounce, we would expect a lower high somewhere below 287 on that 5-minute time frame. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Anything can happen in those first 10 minutes. They could just blow straight through the highs. It gets pretty crazy. All right, that's it for the pre-market. Here we go. Bell is ringing and we are ready. Good luck to you today with your trading. I hope it goes well for you. MCB has no volume. Tell you what, GMVD here. I'm going to go ahead and try to buy this off of that support. Volume is coming in, so we'll see. Let's see if we get a bounce here. Trading below the VWAP. I'm going to move my stop loss up so that it's at the low of day. I'm risking $7.24 right there. So the first candle is a high red volume candle. Remember on Boyle, we're looking for a 1-minute trend change to confirm the 5-minute higher low is set. PALI, I'm moving over here because MCB is doing absolutely nothing. So we have a 5-minute possible trend change here on Pally. I'm going to sell that, get out of GMVD for now. Yeah, I'll buy that for the break through the VWAP. I'm long Pally at $3.30. Buying off of that EMA. I'm also long Boyle. Also buying off of the EMA. A little premature. I know we're looking for the 1-minute trend change on Boyle. I'm going to sell. Whoops. Turn to order. Sold PALI for barely any profit at all. GMVD. I'm in it twice, long twice, at 257. I'm going to sell half. Oh, well, I keep trying to sell half and okay, so there's half. I'm out half. I'm going to look for a move up towards 287 on that one. I'm also back in Pally over here. Flattening that position. I'm going to flatten this position here. Oh, okay. Yeah, that looks good. So I'm in GMVD, a long GMVD at 275. I'm long Pally at 392. Watching both of these is very tricky. And I'm also still in Boyle. Looking for the break here on GMVD. I'm going to flatten that right there. Flatten, boil, and I'm out Pally, and I'm at my daily goal. I'm just above it. I'm sitting at $64. My heart was racing there. I was in 3 trades at once. Trying to keep up with that is so hard sometimes. I just got off of a 12-hour shift, and it makes it difficult to think. So there's still plenty of momentum here in the market. So I'm going to watch for something good. SPY is bouncing. So all right, well, from my lows today, I was down about $70, and so I've made a $130 swing. That's a pretty good day. I'm not complaining there. So far, nothing else is hitting the high of day momentum scanner other than what I have up here already. So, okay, here's our 1 minute trend change. Look at this on Boyle. Remember, we're looking for a 1 minute trend change to tell us that the higher low on the 5 minute is set. So that doesn't mean that we can't turn around and break back below that higher low. It just tells us that we were looking for a higher low on the 5 minute. We got it. And so now we want to see continuation on this 1 minute uptrend. Well, look at Pally. I was thinking about buying that off the volume weighted average price. I'm really glad that I did not. Could buy Boyle off of the EMA here. Nice bounce on GMVD. Look at that. Incredible. Selling it right there. All right. So look at that failure. So you have this failure over here. This one looks like it wants to fail. You know what? I'm going to hang up my trading shoes today. I think I'm about done. I hit my daily goal, and that's really all I wanted to end the month of March green. Oh, I can't enter this in here. I have to actually open up my spreadsheet. And I've been meaning to make this spreadsheet available to anyone who wants it. I just haven't had the time yet to do that, because right now what I have is very confusing, and I want to make it simpler to use. No, whatever. Okay, so let's see what this looks like. 65, 32. Man, I don't want to quit because things are just hopping, but I don't know. We'll see. Right now, it gives me two green candles. Let's see. I was down my low today. I think I was down $70, so $70 lower than my open was. So I opened at 820. So that's 750. I pulled back to 750 at one point today, but finishing at my highs. If I'm stopping here, I'm afraid to look at the charts, but let's see what we have. Oh, look at that pullback to the volume weighted average price. That was beautiful. So we have a second 5 minute candle continuing higher. We had the pullback to the volume weighted average price. That's nice. When you have candles stair stepping up like this, you look for the pullbacks on the smaller time frames for your entries. And this one worked out great. Now here's Boyle looking to break through the high. Maybe continuing our uptrend. Just confirming even more that we have a higher low on the 5 minute. Now, are we looking for a lower high on the 5 minute? Did we pull back enough here that the bulls could attempt to break straight through 376? But in my opinion, it would be better to get close and then pull back. You know, it's kind of like if you're riding a horse in a race. You don't want to ride them full bore all the time. You want to kind of rest a little bit before you, I don't want to say before you cross the finish line. I don't think anybody really takes a break before you cross. Okay, this is a bad analogy. Never mind. I'll think of a better one. Okay. Let's see if we get an equilibrium here. The high of the move. Kind of a high and low both in same candle here. Let's see if we pull back. The EMA might be right about in here. Maybe around 292-ish. What are the candle ranges? Okay. If I were to put a limit order down here, I bet it doesn't get filled. Oh, it did. That was a big drop. I don't know. Do I want to hold that? I don't know. I don't. Dang, it dropped me below my my daily goal. Look at that. Wow. All those stops getting triggered. That's crazy. I wanted to buy that, but that might be halted. Okay, well, my instinct to stop was correct, and now that is for sure what I'm going to do. I sure hope none of you got caught up in that halt going down. That's pretty brutal. All right, well, what a bummer. So now, instead of being up 65, I've given back half of my profit. One of my rules is if I give back half of my profit, I have to stop. Didn't quite give back half, but you know, I'm only up 37.66. Still a green day. Still happy about that. So that is for sure where I'm going to stop. Really hope y'all didn't get caught up in that halt going down. If you did, well, you know, it just happens sometimes. You know, you can't predict these things. So anyways, well, I hope the rest of your Friday goes well. Thanks for watching the show. And we'll see you bright and early Monday. I don't think Monday's a holiday. See you Monday. Bye.